How does economic growth impact the environment? Have you ever wondered how economic growth affects the environment? It is a question that many people ask, especially as we see more industries popping up and cities expanding. Economic growth typically means producing more goods and services. This often leads to using more natural resources and generating more waste and pollution. For instance, as factories ramp up production, they may cut down forests for space or overfish oceans to meet demand. This can lead to a decline in biodiversity, where certain species may disappear entirely. Additionally, burning fossil fuels for energy releases harmful pollutants into the air. This not only affects air quality but also contributes to climate change by increasing carbon dioxide levels. These changes can disrupt weather patterns and raise global temperatures. However, it is important to note that economic growth does not always have to harm the environment. When people earn more money, they often have the ability to invest in cleaner technologies. For example, governments can implement laws that limit harmful emissions, which has helped reduce smog in many cities. New technologies can also allow factories to produce more while polluting less, creating a win-win situation. The relationship between economic growth and the environment is complex. Economic activities relying heavily on natural resources, and they also produce waste that ecosystems must manage. As populations grow and living standards improve, the demand for goods and services increases. This puts more pressure on the environment. Different industries have varying impacts, and government policies play a significant role in managing these effects. In capitalist systems, where businesses focus on profit, there is often a trade-off between economic growth and environmental health. Companies may prioritize growth and resource extraction, which can lead to environmental degradation unless regulations or market incentives encourage sustainable practices. To ensure a sustainable future, we need to find ways to separate economic growth from environmental harm. This means growing the economy while minimizing negative impacts on nature. Cleaner energy sources, efficient resource use, and protecting ecosystems are all essential steps in this process. In summary, while economic growth can lead to challenges like pollution and resource depletion, it can also provide the means to improve environmental quality if managed wisely. By focusing on technology, policies, and responsible consumption, we can support both economic prosperity and a healthy planet. Understanding this balance is vital for making informed economic decisions that benefit everyone.